Hello and welcome to the short and sweet bhakti flow. Today we're going to both mobilize and stabilize the hip joints. So all you really need for practice is a block or two, and then whatever else you might want for your own comfort. And you can join me back here in a seated position. So let's find a seat that's quiet and comfortable, and you can just close the eyes. And we'll sing out a mantra to Ganesha today. Ganesha represents, he's known as the remover of obstacles, and so related to perseverance, but he's also related to wisdom, and he's quite playful. So he loves his sweets, and he has this sort of cute, playful energy. And so if any of those concepts or ideas feel true for you as an intention, perseverance or playfulness or wisdom, you can call it up for yourself now if that's something you're connecting with. Otherwise, you could set another intention that serves you best. And we'll just sing a few rounds together. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Bring the hands together in front of the heart. And we begin our practice with the sacred and eternal sound of Om together. Inhale. Om. Okay, you can release the hands, and we're going to start in downward facing dog. So you can find your down dog. Spread the hands out, the fingers out. Lift your hips up into that inverted V shape. And then just spend a few moments sort of checking in, observing your body. And, that's good information for the rest of your practice. So if you notice that something's really tight or just not feeling awesome, you can make good choices for that as you move, right? Good, loving choices. Okay, find stillness. Bend your knees a little bit, kick your tailbone up towards the sky, and then just bend your right knee a little more and sink your left heel towards the floor. Take a breath there. And then switch. Bend the left knee, sink the right heel to the floor, pause. And then back to downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to meet your feet as you inhale. And just fold into a nice easy Uttanasana on the exhale. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Let the spine release down over the legs. And then from here, walk forward into plank pose and lower to your belly. All the way down you go. Inhale, cobra pose. Press down through the tops of the feet. Spread the toes. Lift the heart. Inhale. And chest to floor, forehead to floor. Exhale. Two more just like that. Nice and easy. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, come on down. Like a wave. Inhale, cobra pose. Child's pose on the exhale. Take your knees wide. Bring your toes to touch behind you. Stretch your arms out long. And just connecting to the earth, to the ground, to our foundation, the body, and the breath. When you're ready, you can come forward to hands and knees on the inhale. On the exhale, round your spine for cat pose. Press the floor away. Feel the shoulder blades spread and the tailbone lengthen. Inhale, arch your back, look up, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose, round the spine. One more time. Inhale, cow. Let the breath facilitate the movement. Exhale, cat. And then you can come back to neutral. Draw your low belly in nice and easy, and you're just going to draw little circles with your sitting bones. So it's a pretty small movement, and we're just really waking up the low back and the hips. And do a few in one direction, and then a few in the other. Okay, when you feel complete, we'll meet back in down dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up, press back. Inhale, extend the right leg behind you. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip, draw your heel towards your butt, and lift your left shoulder away from the floor a little. Square the hips, reach the right leg back. Inhale. On the exhale, step right foot wide outside of the right hand. Lower the back knee down. Lift your heart up on the inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Just moving with the breath here. Extend your left leg back behind you. Inhale. Bend your knee and open your hip as you breathe out. Feel for that space through the left side without dropping the right shoulder. And square the hips, left leg long. Inhale. Exhale, step the left foot wide outside of the left hand. The back knee comes down, the heart lifts up. Inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, look towards your hands. Empty the breath, walk, step, or hop forward. Halfway lift, inhale, scoop the heart forward, widen the collarbones. Exhale, forward fold. Okay, chair pose as you inhale, bend your knees, reach your arms up. On your exhale, clasp your hands behind you. Sit your hips low, but let your heart lift away from that. And then press to stand, keep your hands clasped. As you draw the knuckles down, your heart lifts up. And clasped hands stay as you fold forward over the legs. Then bring your hips like chair pose, keep your clasped hands, and then just twist your chest open to the left. And then back to center, and twist your chest open to the right. You can bend your left knee a little more. And then back to center, inhale, hands to the floor, forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back to plank. Hold steady in your plank, take a big breath in. All the way down to your belly on the exhale, try to slow down that descent. Reach your arms behind you this time, lift everything up, Shalabhasan. And exhale, hands under shoulders, press back, down dog. Okay. From here, come forward, back in the plank pose, inhale. Exhale, bring right knee towards left elbow. It's like a crossbody twisty situation. Inhale, plank. Exhale, left knee towards right elbow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, twist, right knee. Inhale, plank. Exhale, left to right. Inhale, plank. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Keep going. Moving, breathing at your own pace. Try to keep the hips low in line with the shoulders, but not sagging towards the floor. Last 3. This is hard to do and talk at the same time. 2. Okay, make sure you're even. Hold your plank. Inhale. Great job. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Woo. Give it a big breath. Build in heat quickly. And exhale. Step forward to the hands, sit down onto your butt, lie down onto your back. Okay, legs up in the air. The knees can be bent a little bit if the hamstrings are feeling tight. You're gonna lift your butt up and slide your hands underneath your butt, palms facing the floor. Squeeze the legs together a lot, okay? Inhale here, front ribs down. And on the exhale, lower the legs just a third of the way and pause. Inhale. Exhale, another third and pause. Inhale. Exhale, lower the heels to a hover. Pull the belly in and down, and then all the way back up. Inhale. Exhale, lower a third. Pause. Inhale. Exhale, lower another third. Inhale. Exhale, lower the heels to a hover. Belly down, front ribs down. Back up to center. Inhale. Exhale, knees to chest. Take the knees nice and wide. And just pause there for a moment. You can flex and point the feet. Alrighty, and then a bigger movement now. Hands come behind the head, legs up in the air. Inhale, lift the head and the shoulders. Exhale, twist to your right. Extend your left leg forward and down. Inhale, legs together, back to center. Exhale, twist to your left. Extend the right leg forward and down. And then keep going. Side to side. Moving with your breath. Moving from your center. Last 3, 2. Make sure you're even. Even myself out, and then we'll rest. Bring your knees to your chest. Knees to chest. Okay, this time you can take the knees a little wider, reach for the outer edges of your feet, and drop your thighs towards the floor without lifting your pelvis up too much. Happy baby. Forgot that little detail. Hug knees into chest. Rock and roll yourself forward and backward. We'll come into plank. And you can move from your plank into chaturanga, or you can just go straight into down dog. You decide what's best for you, okay? A nice long deep breath. Open the mouth, exhale. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, right foot forward. Warrior 2, inhale to rise. Find your feet on the exhale. Reverse warrior, breathe in, reach way up and back. Exhale, extended side angle, forearm to thigh or hand inside the foot, it's up to you. Left arm reaches over the ear, so it's a big side body stretch. Inhale. Listen on the exhale, hands come to the floor, lunge, find the ball of the left foot, look forward as you breathe in. On the exhale, tuck your left knee behind your right, like a Shiva squat, but keep your hands on the floor. Inhale back to your lunge. Exhale again, squeeze, left knee behind right. Keep your hips low. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, squeeze. Last one, inhale. Exhale, squeeze, your weight stays in your right leg. Standing split, left leg in the air, big inhale. Exhale, feet together, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Inhale, chair pose, bend your knees, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center, twist to the right. You can do an open arm twist or a prayer twist, it's up to you. Let's set your hips nice and low and keep the heart open. If you're in prayer twist, you can open your arms. We'll take one more deep breath. Holding steady, and exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, right foot back, and the right knee comes down for Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Sweep your arms overhead, big inhale. On your exhale, clasp your hands behind you. Lift your low belly, lift your heart. And you can stay here, or you can tuck your back toes under and lift the back thigh off the floor. You can lift your back heel up and lift your low belly up and in for 3, for 2. Easy twist, spine vertical. Right hand to floor, left arm reaches. Inhale. Chaturanga Dandasana, hands down. You can lower half or all the way. Upward facing dog or cobra, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Full breath in. Deep breath out. Left leg up, inhale. Left foot forward, exhale, warrior two. We rise. That's the inhale, it brings us up, and then we land on the exhale. Reverse warrior, left arm reaches back, inhale. Extended side angle, exhale, you can come down half or all the way. Right arm goes over the ear, big side bend, big inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor, find your lunge, the ball of the right foot, inhale, look forward. Exhale, Shiva squat supported, right knee behind left, keep your weight in your left leg. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, Shiva squat, tuck. Inhale, back into your lunge. Exhale, Shiva squat, tuck and squeeze. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, Shiva squat, hold. Standing split, lift the right leg, inhale. And fold, feet together, exhale, good job. Half lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Chair pose, Utkatasana, bend the knees, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center, twist to your left. Either prayer twist or open arms, totally up to you. Keep the spine long, the heart open, maybe open your arms if you have your hands together. Last big breath. And fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, left foot back. And the knee comes down, low lunge. Inhale, reach up. Reach behind you, clasp your hands the awkward way. Okay, it might feel a little funky at first. Engage the upper back as you lift through the heart. You can stay there or tuck your back toes under, lifting your back knee. Let your heart be open and your legs be strong. Big inhale. And gaze forward, hand down, left hand down, easy twist, exhale. Inhale, reach your right arm. Exhale, hands down, chaturanga, move through. We'll always meet back in down dog. Okay, take a big breath. Full breath out. Right leg back behind you, inhale. Bend your knee and open your hip on the exhale. You can stay here. If you stay here, keep lifting your left shoulder. Or you can flip your dog. Let your right foot get heavy. Bring the right toes behind you and reach the right arm. Lift the hips. Back around we go. We'll find plank pose on the inhale. Strong in your plank. Down dog, exhale. Left leg back behind you. Bend the knee, open the hip. You can stay here lifting your right shoulder, or you can flip it. And just take your time with it. It's kind of like a more open wheel pose, right? Back around we go. We'll find a plank, inhale. Okay, from plank all the way down to your belly, exhale. Stack hands one on top of the other and just rest your forehead down, pause. Arms reach back when you're ready. You can clasp hands behind you like we've been doing, or you can bend your knees. Reach back for ankles or tops of feet. Dhanurasana, lift the feet up, kick up and back. And then the last thing you want to do is lift your chin out of your chest. Nice and easy wherever you are, take a full breath. And release down. Let your legs go long. Let your forehead meet the earth or your hands. As you're ready, hands under shoulders. You can press up to hands and knees. And then we'll do an anahatasana. So that's puppy pose or heart melting pose. A little bit different. I'll talk you through it. Walk the hands forward. Keep your thighs straight up and down. So hips over knees. And then bring your forehead to the floor. So this is a puppy pose. It's like a half down dog. Your front ribs can gently lift away from the floor. Forehead meets the earth. Okay, some of us have a little more thoracic extension that we can offer here. We can move into a fuller anahatasana, bringing the chest down and the chin down towards the floor. And letting the thoracic spine extend. Last breath. From here, you can walk the hands back underneath you. Sweep your legs out to one side and come onto your back. Feet on the floor, knees bent. Okay. Let your arms come down next to you. Okay, this is the glute stabilization. So I really want you to think about using your butt and your hamstrings to lift your hips up into bridge. See how that feels. Let your spine extend upward. You might bring the shoulder blades underneath you a little more so you can roll the collarbones up. Strong in the legs, open in the heart. Big inhale. And then hips to floor on the exhale. Pause and just feel whatever there is to feel here, whatever there is to experience. And then one more time, bridge pose, press the feet down, lift the hips up. Slow, deep breath. You might grab onto the edges of your mat as you roll your shoulders beneath you. If you feel warmed up enough and ready enough, you can take your hands behind your shoulders, elbows in, and press up into Urdhva Dhanurasana, wheel pose. Okay, no big deal either way. Let's spend another breath here. And then tuck the chin, lower down, reach your hands down next to you, and just sway the knees side to side. Letting that go. Good. And then to center. Okay, you have the option for a figure four, right ankle to left thigh like this. You can catch behind the left knee, or you can do Supta Gomukhasana, right knee over left knee. You can reach down and slide the hands around the left shin, or catch opposite feet. You don't want to let the inner ankles sickle though. So if the inner ankles start to collapse, just catch the shins and lengthen through the inner ankles. Don't want this to be about the ankles so much. We're looking for outer hip. And let your breath soften and steady out, evening out the breath. Helps the mind become more steady, more calm. Okay, and then twist. So whatever leg situation you have, just let your lower body fall over to the left. Right arm reaches out. Okay, if the leg, crossing is too much, you can always just bring the knees together. And back to center. Both feet on the floor. Left knee over right knee, or ankle to thigh, either way. Figure 4 or Supta Gomukhasana. Note if one side is tighter than the other, this side's my tighter side, so it's just good knowledge to have about your body. And then we can adjust our practice, adjust all of our movement patterns to address those imbalances over time. I think that's the beauty, one of the beautiful things about this long-term, lifetime yoga practice, physical movement, right? It keeps the body sort of like oiled up so we don't get too stiff or too rigid. And when the body is at ease, it's a lot easier to sit in meditation. It's a lot easier to do our inner work if we're not fighting against a body that's in pain. Okay, and then twist. Knees move over to the right. Left arm can reach out. Adjust the legs as needed. Short and sweet class today. Sometimes it's all we need. And then you can bring the legs back to center and unwind. If there's anything else needed before you come into rest, you can do that. And we'll meet in Shavasana. Just laying the body down, being grateful for this time that we've had together, for this practice. Right, the physical practice, of course, yes, but also the practice of being present, the practice of knowing one's self, and the wisdom, the light of knowledge that comes from that. Take a deep breath in and out. If you have the time to stay in Shavasana longer, you are welcome to. If you're ready to make your way back into real life, you can start to move the body in a way that's really compassionate and generous and easy, loving. And we'll slowly make our way up to a comfortable seat. And bring the hands together in front of the heart. Deep gratitude from my heart to yours. Thank you for spending this time. Thank you for doing this good work. And we'll seal it in and offer it up with one last round of Om together. Inhale. Om. Bring thumbs to third eye, and we bow together. Thank you, thank you. And may all beings everywhere be happy and free. Jai Ma. Okay, thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I will see you again very soon, I hope.